let me tell you how a celebrity rivalry gets manufactured in 2026. Because what just happened involving Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and Young Miami is a masterclass in how the internet takes approximately 0 confirmed facts and builds an entire emotional war out of them before lunch. Step 1. A rumor starts connecting a man to a woman. Step 2. A second woman who may or may not have anything to do with that man gets added to the story because the algorithm rewards triangles more than straight lines. Step 3. Someone analyzes the first woman's facial expression in a live stream clip from 3 days ago and decides her eyebrow position confirms she is devastated. Step 4. The man at the center of all of this says absolutely nothing, trends on every platform simultaneously, and exits the situation looking desired and mysterious, while 2 women get publicly dissected, compared, and ranked. And Step 5. The internet declares this a scandal. No confirmed relationship, no confirmed connection, no statement from anyone involved. Just vibes, timing, and an audience that has decided the story is real, because believing it is considerably more entertaining than not believing it. That is this situation. Let's be honest about it. Handferngroller. Here is what is actually confirmed in this entire story. Rumors began circulating online connecting Stefon Diggs and Young Miami. Cardi B is allegedly involved with Diggs in some capacity. The internet noticed the timing of various online moments from Cardi and decided her energy changed after the Young Miami rumors started spreading. Blogs and fan pages began circulating the narrative. The story went viral. That is the full extent of what is documented. Everything else, Cardi's alleged emotional reaction, Diggs allegedly enjoying the chaos, Young Miami allegedly being positioned as a threat, is interpretation built on interpretation stacked on top of social media activity that may have had nothing to do with any of this, analyzed by people who were already primed to find evidence of drama because the drama is the product. No confirmed romantic relationship between Diggs and Cardi has been officially stated. No confirmed romantic connection between Diggs and Young Miami exists in verified reporting, and yet the internet has already held the trial, delivered the verdict, and started making memes about the sentencing. Now let's talk about the dynamic that is actually worth examining here, because it is older than social media and considerably more uncomfortable than celebrity gossip. The moment a man's name gets attached to 2 women publicly, the internet's immediate response is to turn those women into competitors. Not to question the man, not to interrogate whether the connections are even real, but to immediately begin ranking, comparing, and debating which woman is winning and which one is losing, who is cooler, who is more his type, who carries better energy, who is going to end up embarrassed. The man becomes the prize, the women become the contestants. And nobody in the audience stops to ask who designed this game or why they are so enthusiastically playing it. Cardi B spent years having this exact dynamic applied to her relationship with Offset, publicly positioned as the emotional woman trying to hold onto a man who kept giving the internet reasons to question whether he wanted to be held onto. That history is real and it is documented, and it left marks that are visible in how she carries herself publicly. The internet knows this history, and the internet is now applying the exact same narrative template to a new situation with the same woman at the center of it before anyone has confirmed that the situation the template is being applied to actually exists. That is not gossip. That is targeted repetition of a specific kind of public humiliation, and the fact that it generates enormous engagement does not make it less cruel. It makes it more so, because the cruelty is the engagement mechanism. Young Miami is getting her own version of this treatment simultaneously. Her public persona, confident, bold, unbothered, flashy, is being used against her in real time. The internet has decided that those qualities make her an automatic threat figure in any narrative involving another woman, which means she gets inserted into rivalry stories, regardless of whether she has done anything to warrant the insertion. Her personality becomes the evidence. Her image becomes the accusation, and she ends up in the middle of a story she may have had absolutely no part in creating, positioned as the villain or the threat or the competition, simply because fans enjoy that framing and the algorithm algorithm rewards it. Both women are being served by this story as dramatic characters rather than actual people. Cardi is the emotionally vulnerable one. Young Miami is the threat. Diggs is the desired man at the center. The roles were cast before any of them agreed to the production, and the production is going to keep running regardless of whether anyone involved participates in it, because the audience has already bought tickets and they want the show they were promised. Honrangers, the Diggs angle of this is worth naming directly because it keeps getting buried under the Cardi versus Young Miami framing. If you accept the internet's interpretation of events, that he is aware of the competing narratives forming around and has chosen silence over clarification, then the beneficiary of all this chaos is clearly him. His name is trending. His perceived desirability is being amplified by the public debate over which woman he supposedly wants. He is being positioned as the man two successful, famous, attractive women are allegedly in competition over. That is an enormous social capital boost delivered entirely for free by an internet that is too busy comparing the women to think critically about why the man is staying quiet. Celebrity culture does this constantly. The women absorb the emotional exposure. The man collects the attention dividend, and everyone watching participates in exactly the dynamic they would claim to find problematic if you described it to them in the abstract. Hoffengronglerles. Here is the honest summary of where this actually stands. There is no confirmed love triangle. There is no confirmed relationship. There is no confirmed emotional reaction from Cardi that was specifically about Young Miami or Diggs. There is a rumor, an internet that loves rivalry narratives involving successful women, a history of public humiliation attached to one of the women involved that makes the story feel familiar and therefore believable, and a man who has said nothing while his name trends everywhere. Whether Cardi is genuinely bothered is something only she knows. Whether Young Miami has any real connection to Diggs is unconfirmed. Whether Diggs is enjoying the attention is speculation. What is not speculation is that the internet built an entire emotional war out of timing, perception, and pre-existing narrative templates, and then watched it burn while congratulating itself on being observant. The most revealing part of this story is not anything about Cardi or Young Miami or Diggs. It is what the story's viral spread reveals about what audiences want to believe and why. Honrangers, drop your honest take in the comments. Do you think this is real drama or manufactured rivalry? And do you think the internet treats women in these situations fairly? Like the video if this breakdown gave you something real to think about, and subscribe so you are here when the next chapter of this story arrives, confirmed or not. See you then.